This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Commanders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Third play in his opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing Jones. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop it for a 2nd straight play. They'll try to run forward Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown Giants. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, Hal. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Hal to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Taken down at the 21. Azeez Ojulari from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Howell. Under pressure, they got him again. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Here's Howell. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Commanders, nothing.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
79 Broncos. Let's get that touch. 19 Lions. Take off.
Throwing here, Howell. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Howell throwing for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Jones. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. throw from the gun. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Now he'll look to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Out left to Dotson. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington has taken the lead. The Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Jones going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 75 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good. 12
Powell throwing on first down here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Powell looking to throw again. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Touchdown, Giants! Jalen Hyatt, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And Howe will throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. These two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. Another throw for Howell. Dancing to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Howell throwing on third down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. From 19 yards away. And the Commanders have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the... And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. pressure the Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Howell. And that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Howell going to go for it. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Okay, here we go. New York.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. He has Hyatt over the middle. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. York able to send this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Howell now to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell. That one downfield for Dotson. It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on fourth down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First down, Howell to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, Howell. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10, Howell. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And once more, Howell back to the air. That is caught, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Washington Commanders, first down. First down and goal to go.
Back to throw, Howell. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Howell. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up
Here's Howell. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over 4-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad.
Throwing Jones. Looking high its way once again. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Timberland. Ladybug. Bama, Bama, Bama.
They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Detroit Johnson.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Detroit. Flick right.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Jones on 3rd down. He connects with Hyatt. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Called an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Hyatt goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Second down, Howell now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Howell looking to throw again. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up second and 18.
Throwing on second and long. Howell. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Third and long, here's Howell. And that's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Washington on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino.
Back to throw. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Half 18, half 18.
Giants, first down.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Jones. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Fadarian Mathis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Commanders 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. York now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 52. Commanders 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Howe will throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Howe to the air on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one